Hello everyone, welcome back to our live streaming. I'm Athena and aka a cat square, and welcome. We do traditional or digital art, like we do both. So today we're going to do today we're going to do the draw this in your style from foxcrowstudio. And here's the reference from the picture. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of bright. Yeah, so like the original art from them is like a spaced raccoon. Yeah, so you can see I already do the sketching it here. So of course we're going to just make it into the kitties. And yeah, so we're just gonna do the colorings and then hopefully we can finish this drawing today. And yeah, I just shower and my hair's kind of wet still. I'm just too lazy to dry it off. So yeah, let's do the kitty drawings. I know usually people will just put the reference on their in their Procreate app while they're drawing. I don't do it just because so my iPad is actually like the old version, so like I don't have like much space like this. So this is very much the space I have, and if I do the reference drawing at the same screen, it's kind of like too narrow for me because I like to like just zoom in for every details I'm doing, and if the reference there, it's gonna be just on my way, and I don't like it that much, so I just use my phone for reference pictures. So I would like to do the background first. It's pretty like a delicious color. And like the bigger part. Let's see. Yeah, sure, why not? So yesterday, I already sent out my files for manufacturer for doing like keychains and acrylic pins for my Zodiac kitty design to see like how it goes, because you need time to communicate with the manufacturer to produce the stuff. And I also wanted to put it on Kickstarter. So I like Kickstarter a lot, just not just because like you can just raise your fund for producing your products. It's also like a poll, like see like which design people like, or if the design people like it, and if it's worth it to just make it into a product. Because I feel like there's a lot of design that I like for at the beginning I would just do stickers because they're easy to make. I produce them with my Cricut machine and then at home, so I can just make it in any time. So for the tryout for the stickers, and the cost kind of low for the stickers, so I can just try out like, hey, if our customers or audience like this products, and I'll keep continue asking them on my Instagram stories, and then see like, hey, which one you like, and to see like and then also like, oh, what kind of product would you like to see me to produce this design? And yeah, but like excuse me. Yeah, so those are a good start for producing products. And there's a lot of times when I do like stickers, like for example, hey, I like this design a lot, and somehow I don't know why sometimes like the design that I like, it's not like the design that all the audience will like. So it's like, you know, people have different preferences, and it's like, well, those design that I like, I can just make it for myself for like collection. See, like, oh, this is like an actual product for my design, and I won't continue making them just because it doesn't sell well. Yeah, and Kickstarter actually helped me to just like see if people likes this design, and then I can keep continuing making them. So right, I like this draw this in your style for like it doesn't have like a lot of elements in there, and it's easy to just make it. Like, you know, less is more. So I can play around with it with a lot of like texture if I want to experience it. The kitty. Yeah, so for the original picture, they have very vivid orange. They do with the raccoon. I like to do it stronger. It just popped out from the background, because the entire picture, it's more like a same tone design drawings. I also like doing a lot of like same tone drawings. Like, first of all, it's like it's easy to plan out with the colors, just like same tone, and then playing around with the hues and this saturation. Always forget to change the name of my streaming info. Let's do that a little bit. Should do it darker. I don't know. Let's see. I guess the brush that I'm using, it's like a gouache brush, and then for the semi-wet one, somehow the colors appeared darker than I was expecting. I think it's because of the setting. Because of the setting for the brush. But I like the texture that I make. It would be more obvious if I do it on, so like every time I finish a piece, I would just like add some like paper texture with it, and then the gouache brush texture, it will be more obvious on the texture paper thingy. So hello everyone who just joined today, and we're doing like draw this in your style for from foxcrowstudio. And sometimes my screen it's a little bit dirty, and then sometimes I thought it's like it's from my picture, not like the actual physical screen. Thank you. Hi, how are you today? Yeah, so let's see. So it has, oh, you know what? Yeah, so for the space kitty, like the bubble on their head, it's gonna be like semi-transparent white, and I'm just gonna try out the settings. It's maybe more. All right, let's see. Thank you for following. Kind of like where you are. So Oh, so it's like nighttime at your area? Yeah, because at here we're at 2:30-ish p.m. in Pacific Ocean time. I like this stage for like coloring the picture. It just feels like the, you know, while we're little and then we do like coloring pages. It just feels like that. Should I do more transparent? More. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Tempting to just change the line art for the bulb to be white, because it seemed more popped in that way. So the thing is, because it's all in one layer, I need to just carefully move it around. Overlap it. Okay. See how I do. Yeah, the white line, that's so much better. I'm just gonna do it over. It'll be easier if I paint it with the brown later, so I don't have to be like spending tons of time on doing this. Sometimes it feels like I'm doing the details like more, like too precisely, like, because usually people don't look at my picture like I do, like super zoom in like this. Usually they see it like this and you can't really tell the very small detail in there. But I don't know, I just can't. It's just some kind of OCD kind of stuff. Force myself to look into it too much. The white line so much better. It looks more bubbly. So let's fix the small part. Oh wait. It just, I don't know, always struggling with the small part. Even though if I don't tell, like most of the people probably couldn't see what I'm talking about, but they're good enough. Or because yes, exactly. Like we just want to like zoom into every grid of the details. I'm glad it's not just me, but I think we should just save some time from just overdoing the zoom in part and focus on more other stuff. But it's fine. It's good. Oh, the beans. Beans. This is 2. Oh, wait. Let me do something first. Because, like, the original one, they're a raccoon over here. So, they have, like, a darker socks on their feet. And, yeah, because I was just a little struggling with the colors of the bean for my kitty. Maybe let's do their socks for them, and then the contrast of the color will be more obvious. This color just make it look like it just dipped a paw into a mud. Let's see what kind of color we can do. A little better, but still struggling. Maybe darker. I can do with this color. I don't know, maybe it looks weird to me just because we don't, I mean, in real life we don't have like this vivid orange kitty like this color, and then with the darker socks. So, I mean, it's just a kitty trying to be like a raccoon, so use your imagination. Yeah, for like the messy paw, like one of our cat, Boba, she loves stealing food with her paw from someone else's plate. Not just the other cat's food. Like sometimes when we're eating and then I'm doing like something else, I just put my plate on the table, and she'll just like trying to use her little cute paws and trying to like steal my food. I'm like, oh, it's so cute, but like, can you please don't touch my food? I don't know like what you touched earlier, like maybe the litter box, and I'm not into that. Thank you. Oh, it just look like chocolate feet. So the tail. Am I using? Oh, I'm still using the semi one. It's okay. Let's do it around. Oops. Yeah, so yesterday I went to watch the new Spider-Man movie, the animation one. It was so good. Like, if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend that movie. Like, the art in there, it's just mind-blowing. It's so different. Yeah. Like, the first one is like really good enough, and then the second one they just like bring it to another level. I'm not going to talk anything about the stories in there, but I highly recommend you go into the movie theater and then watch it by yourself. It's really good. And then most importantly, they have Spider Cat in there. That's the best part. Oh, you're watching it next week? Nice! Yeah, definitely gonna watch it. I also, for the first movie, I also have the art book from there, and then after the movie yesterday, I just told my husband like, we need to buy the art book for this movie. It's just I need that collection. Oh, and happy early birthday for you. It's next week, so I'm just gonna say it. Yeah. Also, like the movie theater in here, they can do birthday party. Like you can host it in the theater. That it's not too expensive, to be honest. Like $100 ish, or maybe lower. It just depends on which movie you're gonna watch. I think I want to try out for doing like a birthday party next year because my birthday just passed, and it sounds fun, like having a lot of people to just like watch a movie together. And then, let's see. Yeah, like before I made a spider cat drawing and then into like a sticker before. Still have it. And after I saw the movie, this is my spider cat. And I want to redraw it like maybe next week. That I want to make it into like a chunky one, like a chunky kitty. That is just so cute. I'm just so obsessed with the spider kitty from the movie. So it's like I like the animation that it's trying to match their art with like um, original like comic kind of style. I haven't read any. Oh, thank you and welcome. Yeah, I'm just talking about the Spider-Man movie that I watched yesterday. No spoiler, but just talking about the art. Yeah. So like the art, yeah, I haven't read any Spider-Man comic book before, and I just like the appreciate the art they do in the animation. It's like bringing more people to get more interested in like traditional like American comic styles, and yeah, it's pretty interesting to watch. So now I'm just smoothing out the texture because you can see like there's some like strong colors in there. We don't want the like strong lines in there. Mm. So have an owl? You mean like in actual life, or we have 4 cats in this household, and that's pretty much all the fluffy kits we have so far. And for art wise, I mostly do just cat related painting because they're like my everyday inspiration and I just like drawing them. Oh, well, in the story, could be. But in real life, I don't know like if owning an owl is legal in here. I think it's like it depends on which type of owl, and I don't know. I'm not very familiar with birds. And speaking of owl, like in Japan they have like an owl cafe, just like like cat cafe or dog cafe. Like they actually have like owl cafe, and I saw like the video on YouTube. It looks very fun. Like you can see like different kinds of owls in there, and then they also provide like gloves that you can wear, and then you can like have the owl like standing on your arms. And yeah, those look pretty cool. I would like to go visit someday. And let's do the pause. Yeah, it's been a while for me to travel outside of the country. I just went back to Taiwan and Hong Kong, where I originally from, like in last year, and I haven't made any travel plan yet. I mean, outside of the country, but I actually do another travel plan. I just bought the flight ticket to Seattle in late September to visit my friend, and then see if I want to go vent and other convention in there. And oh, I'm doing pause. Yeah, I'm so excited to go traveling again. Is it too light? Is it the same color with this one? It is. Greek mythology? Yes, I do. Like, since yeah, my parents named me Athena, and then I'm like, oh, these are a really cool name, and I want to like know more about the story, so I grew up with reading of those. Yeah, so yep. I like Greek mythology. It's kind of dark for the paws. Trying to change the color. Wait. No. Do you have like any preferred Greek mythology stories? Or oh, that's cool. Yeah, so there's another thing. So I grew up in Taiwan, and we speak Mandarin, and I'm used to like just read in like Mandarin characters and stuff. Um, I don't read a lot in English, and that's happened to a lot of things. Not just like this, not only the stories, but like also like I do like I watch a lot of like anime, mangas, and I just have trouble with remembering the names in English. And so, yeah, so when I'm reading something, I couldn't like just immediately think of like, oh, this is from which stories or what kind of stuff. Yeah. Like even we were talking about like Harry Potter thing with my friends, and like every time we're doing like, hey, let's try to do a spell, and I'm just like, how do you spell this in English? I just have no ideas, because like from all the books that I'm reading, it's all in like Mandarin, and it's very different, trust me. Yeah, sometimes like pretty funny for not knowing the names. Say, da, da, da. I'm just still considering if I want to do the entire kitty face color like a raccoon, or leave it like this. Leave it like this seems pretty weird. just gonna draw the ear with the more like a red panda, I think. Yeah. Support a musician whose music was so beautiful and made the plants and animals dance with it. Oh, that's really cute. I'd like to Google it, like see what's it is in Mandarin. Let's see. Excuse me for the yawning. I went to gym this morning and it kind of makes me tired. Let me see. I don't see the transfer for that, but I'll definitely going to dig into the stories again. Let me reply a text. All right. Sticking with the kitty. I'm just gonna yeah, now it just looks more a little bit like a red panda. Like kitty cosplaying. I'm just looking at the original picture. Oh, it actually have a white belly. Let's see, let's do another layer for that. It looks... It's bothering me with the colors for the ears. I'm gonna do something with it. Or should I just do a raccoon face? Let me see. Oh, thank you for the stories about it. So his beloved wife died during their marriage, ended up in the underworld. He ascended to the underworld to save her using the charm of his music. Oh, now I remember the story. Cool. Yeah, Hades was also impressed by his music, and he admitted he could take his lover with him, provided he didn't look at her when they continue their journey to the overworld. Yeah, so it's just like he couldn't turn back and look at her, and then just as they had almost arrived, he looked back in concern, and she was immediately called back into the underworld. They never saw each other again. That was a sad story. But yeah, I totally remember that story right now. Thank you for Googling and then writing the story for me to remind it. It's kind of dirty. Yeah, so when I was traveling in Europe, and then I went to a lot of museums that have a lot of sculptures from in the past. The artists did it for a lot of based on the Greek mythology, and it's there's a lot of Athena statues, and then I'm just like, hey, I'm taking selfie with myself. I found that it's kind of funny. I wrote it out of my head. That's pretty good writing. Yeah, I'm still struggling with the kitty. Should I just try it out? I'm just gonna try with the raccoon kind of color for the face. It's This is much cuter. I think we made the right decision for trying this out. And like one thing I like about the digital art, it's like you can redo it very easily without any messy drawing. Because like for the dark color like this, you always get like very, I mean not you, but like for me, I always found the trouble doing with the colors covering. Lighter orange in here. Wrong eraser. Let's see. Now I'll just keep the ear like this color. Just gonna keep it in. Why it looks so weird? Oh, okay. Because I totally forgot, like, the colors based on the browns that in the other area, and then I just like pick up the colors from actually in the